From flooding tragedy in Nairobi, let's cross over to the coast where the rains have recently left residents fighting to recover bodies buried in landslides. Francis Ontomwa now joins us from there. Francis has been following this story for us for the last couple of days. Francis, how is the situation on the ground now?
Good evening, Linda and Ben. Indeed, tragedies and destruction continues to characterize the heavy downpour that has hit many parts of the coast region. It is just a few hours when we were talking to the weathermen who are giving the kind of data that is quite disturbing. They are saying that should the situation persist, we may witness more destruction coming along. And it's just barely one day when one more body was retrieved from the mudslide that had occurred last Sunday, just to paint the situation of how serious it is here in the coast region. Here is a story that we compiled for you.
Anxious men moved in, armed with crude tools, desperately digging into the mud-spattered rubble. It has just stopped to rain, but the scorching sun does not even spare them its piercing rays. The hope is one. A body still covered under the mud will finally be recovered. And when this comes to pass, what follows are demonstrations by angry residents. They raised the red flag, but seemingly no one took them seriously, at least according to their line of argument. The body is carried to Changamwe police station.
Hapa na dakika ngapi? Sisi tumetembea na only 4 minutes kuja mpaka hapa. Wewe huwezi tembea kuja kuangalia maiti ya mtu wako. Mimi nakuja. Hauwezi.
Kama uko na complaint nyingine, leta. Unasikia? Juzi tulibeba maiti pale, ni kweli?
Hiyo maiti ilitolewa na wananchi. Hakuna ofisa alivua nguo. Hii ni taxpayers money. Hizi magari inakuja hapa, imekuja kwa sababu wananchi. Na wala huwezi ni kunani.
Events that bring out the different facets that have followed the continued heavy downpour pounding parts of the coast region. Life has taken an ugly path.
Mvua ilianza kitu saa 4 hivi ya usiku mpaka asubuhi imeamkia mvua. Kila kitu kimejaa maji, hata chai hatuja kunywa tangu asubuhi, hata hatujui tuelekee wapi. Tunaitisha usaidizi kwa serikali yetu itusaidie sisi maskini.
Sasa hapa kwetu hapa tunaadhiriwa sana na janga la maji. Na pia hapa maji ikio siku zote zinajaa, siku zote nyumba zinajaa maji.
But amidst the tough times, serious questions emerge. How could authorities have afforded to bury their heads in the sand and fail to hit the weatherman's writing on the wall? In Mombasa town, structures illegally built along water channels have to a large extent been blamed for the occurrence of tragedies. Already the exercise to bring them down has commenced, but is it just firefighting by the Mombasa county government?
So yes, this is firefighting, but then the question is, this is a problem that has started way back. And as much as we would wish right now to put a pointing finger at anyone, forefathers and those who were before us who ended up putting us to where we are currently. But I think right now we need to think on a positive note.
Hivyo kuna hatua ambayo tutachukua sasa hivi kwa sababu turuhusu maji yapite, ule ukuta uko pale utafunguliwa, na kama kuna mtu yote amejenga katika maeneo ya maji sehemu hii ajitayarishe.
Whether constructions in the town have been subjected to professional scrutiny is something else entirely, as it now appears. The falling of a wall at Mburukenge area in Chuda following the heavy rains, exposing the soft underbelly. The Kenya Red Cross Society and other well-wishers have started to give humanitarian assistance.
We are anticipating that, according to the information that we've been able to receive from the weather forecast, that this particular rain is going to continue. There's a likelihood that this particular number will be able to increase. We are not hoping as in it affects most of the people, but we are on alert in terms of this particular number is going to increase.
It is increasingly becoming clear that scenes from the past are coming back haunting. And depending on how authorities tread on this, it may mean make or break for the residents of affected areas. Francis Ontomwa, KTN, Mombasa.